How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. New week and a new team, as always. This time around, we are running something a little interesting, because we're running Calyrex, Shadow, and Zacian, which is a restricted pair I've not used before. I experimented with it a little bit, went in a very different direction to the team you've got in front of you here. So I've tried it a little bit, but this one is fun because it has a Ditto on it. And Ditto is not something I've really used in this format at all. So I can do it in practice with it just to kind of see how it plays. It's also just useful to play with a Pokemon in order to get a better grip of how to counterplay the Pokemon in case I run into any Dittos. Yeah, I mean the rest of the team's kind of standard. Oops, sorry. The rest of the team's kind of standard. Miracle Seed, Rillaboom is solid. Standard set, Grass like U-turn, Fake Out, Protect. Rotom, get into the Sun matchup, because like Charizard could always give this team a lot of trouble, like Charizard Zacian. Or like Charizard next to Assault Vest Groudon as well, we've seen a fair bit recently. So that could potentially be annoying. All the sets are pretty standard, but I'm mostly interested to see how we use this Ditto. One matchup I'm a little bit worried about is the kind of Zacian, what we're talking about, Swordfish is the name of it, the Zacian Kyogre teams, because my best answer to Zacian by far is Rotom. Maybe get away with using Calyrex, just to burn it and stuff. My best answer to Zacian is Rotom comfortably, and that is not good into Kyogre. And like Thundurus is decent into that matchup with Assault Vest, but at the same time you run into the issue where Zacian can just one-shot it. No, sorry, not one-shot it. I mean, it can one-shot it if it's small. But like, Behemoth Blade two-shots Thundurus comfortably. Unless you're running like a fair amount of bulk. So it's a little bit of a problem occasionally. I mean, if they lead Kyogre Zacian, you can get speed control over it with airstreams and stuff, but you've got to be very careful with your positioning. Otherwise, I think it's got a decent matchup spread. Like I said, I'm interested to see how Scarf Ditto performs. I think the key target for Scarf Ditto in this format is definitely Zacian. So for those who don't know, Ditto, when it comes in with Imposter, copies the Pokemon opposite it, including any stat boosts and abilities and everything like that. So what Ditto does is it comes in, it copies the opposing Zacian's stat boosts, so the attack boost from Intrepid Sword, if it has one, which it probably will, because we don't have any Intimidate on this team. So it copies the attack boost, and then its own Intrepid Sword goes off, and so Ditto comes in at +2 attack, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's the team. Sorry, I've been rambling for ages, but that is the team. Let's just jump into the battle with it. Okay, so for our first battle of today, we've got... What the heck is this? Okay, Rillaboom, Yveltal I can get on board with. Calyrex I can get on board with. Then we've got Liepard, Torkoal, Sylveon. I'm guessing this is like... pick your poison on the lead, basically. Because it's going to be, I'd guess, Side Proc, Weakness Policy, Quick Attack from Sylveon on the Yveltal. Or you've got the standard, like, Max Guard, Trick Room setup kind of thing going on with the Liepard. Two things I need to be careful of here. I think I quite like a Zacian Rillaboom lead here, because Zacian Rillaboom kind of shuts down both those leads. And then I bring... I think I want Rotom here. Rotom matches up pretty well into this, into the Torkoal, into the Sylve, Resist Fairy, deals with Calyrex, decent into Velpal, into Rilla. Yeah. Okay. Now the question is, what's my last Pokemon? I'm tempted to bring Ditto. I don't think this is Thundurus, but then who's my max target? Thundurus? That's another thing with this team. Thundurus is the only real max target. I don't want to bring that into this team because it gets kind of bounced. So, is it Calyrex maybe? Try and stall out Trick Room. It's got Sash, which is kind of useful. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Calyrex as my last. I could have led Calyrex, but I think this setup is just a bit more threatening with the Zacian Rillaboom. They do go Calyrex Liepard, okay. Okay, here's the thing. I'm kind of caught in a 50-50 here. I realise in hindsight. The reason I'm caught in a 50-50 is because they have the option to either fake out Trick Room into my Zation. So fake out Zation and Trick Room, in which case I fake out their Calyrex, or they have the option to go for the Max Guard stuff, in which case I fake out their Lipod. So this is kind of tricky. I think I'd rather just double the Lipod. I guess they've actually no reason to not go fake out Trick Room on turn 1, so I'm going to Behemoth Blade the Lipod here and fake out the Calyrex. I think they always want to fake out my... yeah. In hindsight, I definitely should have gone Behemoth Blade into the Calyrex, because if they faked out my Rillaboom there, I wanted to get rid of the Calyrex rather than the Lipod. But now I think they go for the Max Guard stuff. You want to see a fun counterplay to the Max Guard stuff? I'm going to Behemoth Blade the Calyrex, and I'm going to... This is going to look really stupid, but I'm going to fake out the Lipod again. The reason I want to fake out the Lipod is because fake out moves after Max Guard, but before Copycat. So if they try and do the Copycat bullshit, they basically just end up copying my fake out, doesn't do anything, and they Max Guard for nothing. Do it. Do the strat. I've kind of got the Calyrex a bit pinned here is the thing. They do go for this. So I could have gone after the Lipod here, but I didn't really think it was worth. Okay, up goes Calyrex. I would have put it down to Sash, but I don't really care about it being on the field once Calyrex goes down. Oh no, they Max Guarded. Ginormous Brain, get outplayed. They have an Incineroar on this team. That's a question for you. Do they have an Incineroar on this team? No, they don't. Okay, they don't have Intimidate. I think it's a Behemoth Blade here, right? Do they go? I don't think they go for it again. I'm just going to Behemoth Blade and you turn off the Lipod. Kali's dead here. I mean, they on-call me into fake out, but I actually don't care about that because I'm just going to destroy their Calyrex. This thing's dead. It's not Babiri, so they are gone. Adios. Nice Dynamax. See you never. Get cooked. I love doing that strat. It's so funny. Like, the Max Guard Copycat stuff is the most overdone thing in the world. It was incredibly creative for about 3 minutes when it was first invented, and then it stopped being creative and everyone just kind of stopped using it. Okay, here's the question. I don't want... Not the question, the problem. I don't want Zation to die. I think I just sack Rillaboom. Do I? So what I could do is protect Zation, and then just switch in my Rotom and then sack Rillaboom next turn instead. I could also max Rillaboom there, I guess, but I think it's probably still dead for Eruption, so that's probably not the wisest play. I could have gone max Rillaboom and gone for... maybe that was the play. I could have gone max Rillaboom and gone for a max Bug into... What are you copycatting? Oh, they're going to erupt now with that thing. That's annoying. Yeah, that's fine. What was I saying? Yeah, I could have gone max Rillaboom and gone for max Bug into Lipod. Lipod on-calls me here for sure, so I have to switch into Rillaboom. I sack this, but I don't really care. I'm just going to max Lightning the Torkoal. Yeah, if I got max Bug into Lipod there, I would have been in a pretty good spot, because then Eruption wouldn't have killed. I would have gotten rid of the Lipod. I would have had to switch. Yeah, maybe that was the move. In fact, when I say maybe, that was the move. That is the move I should have gone for. I mean, they can interrupt with their Lipod if they want, but it's not going to do anything. Fake out, Copycat Encore. That's not foul play or something. That's fine. That's not threatening. Talk Protect. Fine. Encore me. Do it. Oh, they just foul play. What a coward. That's fine. Just go lightning. Bonk. Big down. Oh wow, that did not actually do as much as I thought it would. I think I just U-turn here, right? Do I? I don't care about Light Pod, do I? I could fake out Torkoal. It has just protected. Yeah, I'm going to fake out Torkoal. And Lightning Torkoal. My only worry is that thing pressing fire moves. Yeah, okay, they lose. Yeah, that strat is very old at this point. Basically, for anyone who doesn't know how that works, what happens there is the way Copycat interacts with max moves is it copies the move that the max move is based off of. So I understand I kind of glossed over that interaction because I've seen it 100 times before. But basically the way that whole interaction works is you use a Pokemon with Trick Room, you Dynamax it, and you press Max Guard based off Trick Room. And then Lipod goes for a Prankster Copycat, which will copy the last move that was used, which was Max Guard. But because that's a max move, it takes the move it was based off, which is Trick Room, and you get a priority Trick Room, right? That's kind of the fundamental idea behind it. And the reason that can get a little bit tricky is because if, for example, your opponent tries to reverse Trick Room, that's the last thing that happened on the previous turn. And then Lipod can just copycat that again and immediately set Trick Room at the start of the next turn, so it gets a bit difficult with speed control. But what I did there is I saw what they were going for. I predicted what they were going for. And Max Guard has +3 priority, which is the same as Protect, right? So priority tiers, you got Max Guard here at +3, Fake Outs at +2, and then Prankster Copycats at +1. So the way the interaction on turn 2 works is Calyrex goes for the Max Guard, and then Rillaboom goes for Fake Out. Even though it fails, Lipod then goes for a Copycat and looks for the last move that was used, which was my Fake Out, which didn't work. And so Lipod copies the Fake Out instead of the Trick Room from Calyrex's Max Guard. So basically that play was to stop Trick Room going up. So I realized in the middle of the battle, I kind of just glanced over that and went, yeah, that's that interaction that we've all seen. But in case everyone hasn't seen it, that is how the interaction works. That was something that was come up with in like Series 2 or something, like relatively close to the start of Sword and Shield. I think Wolf was the first one to Wolf Glick was the first one to use it in a tournament, I think, at least. He did it with like Reuniclus. But then once everyone cottoned onto what was going on, it like the counterplays become kind of well known. There's also the issue that you have to sacrifice Eternal Dynamax in order to make the setup work. And also you have to run Lipod, who is at best disruptive, at worst just kind of not that useful. If Trick Room doesn't go up, you're kind of screwed. Even if it does, you've wasted Eternal Dynamax, which is a pretty big resource to try and burn through for that strat. So yeah, if you're trying to win serious tournaments, I wouldn't use that. It could be fine on ladder. I think particularly if you're just going for low ladder stuff, there are probably people who haven't seen what it does. This person's name is a Bible verse, I think, and I'm not going to look up what the Bible verse is. Okay, this team is really, really irritating. This Calyrex Sun team. How do I deal with this? Ditto feels very good in this matchup, I'll be honest, largely just to copy the Calyrex. Yeah. Do I lead my own Calyrex? Leading Calyrex here probably isn't the worst thing. Just so I've got the Sash, I can burn a potential Groudon lead, or I could just press Astral Barrage. Haha, funny move. Calyrex, I don't know Calyrex. I could go Calyrex Rotom, potentially. Like, Rotom is really good in this matchup. I think I always bring Rotom to this. Do I bring Thundy? Problem is, if Calyrex has Will-O-Wisp, this is kind of a bad lead. Yeah, I don't think Calyrex Rotom. I think it's probably I don't care about Gastro, actually. Gastro doesn't come to this one. There's no opponent that brings Gastro. Like, what are they beating with Gastrodon? I think it's Zacian and Ditto. I think. And then what? Max Rotom? That makes sense. That tracks. This build is so dangerous, though. Like, it can just rip you in half immediately if you play it wrong. It's very, very hyper-offensive, the kind of Calyrex Sun teams. But it's so, like, the damage output is so high that it's very, very dangerous if you get caught out of position. They do just go ground on Zard, okay. The issue with them leading ground on Zard here is that unless they've brought Gastrodon, which doesn't actually do anything in this matchup for them, they have no switch-ins to electric moves on that Charizard slot, right? So what's their back end? I guess they've got a Moongus, but like I'm still happy to max electric into a Moongus just because it stops them from setting up spores. Yeah, I think my play here is I'm just going to go all-out offense and just blast the Charizard. Because this thing's doing so much damage, and I don't want it getting Airstreams off. So I think it's worth just trying to clock the Zard immediately. Okay, they max the Zard, that's fine. I'm maxing my Rotom. I'd probably lose Calyrex this turn. If I had to guess, they're going to go for like Wildfire, Calyrex, and Brock Slide or something like that. Oh, they maxed Groudon. That is not what I was expecting. Okay, are they protecting Charizard? If they are, just burn their Groudon next turn. I think it's the play, right? I'm fine with this. So I've got Zacian in the back as well, which just outspeeds Groudon. I forget their chip damage down on it. Which I will do, because I'm about to press the big ghost button. Zacian should be able to just clean that up. I think I'm fine with that. I've got options around that for sure. They protect Zard. It's Scarfed. It's Choice Scarf Charizard. I'm gonna cry. Okay, Barrage. Bonk. Oh my god, goodbye. I mean, that's entirely irrelevant. Because, well, it's not irrelevant because I get the +2 boost on my Calyrex. Well, the +1 boost on my Calyrex, but it's irrelevant insofar as I was just hit the Charizard with a Max Lightning anyway and it still would have died. Okay, so given they doubled my Calyrex, that was irrelevant. Now they just take a Max Lightning for nothing. Big damage incoming. Why are they Scarf Charizard? That's so weird. I think my place to bring in Zacian here. Yeah. So I should be able to just pick up the Groudon from this range. The one issue is if they have a horse. They do have a horse. Well, this is fine, because if horse picks up KOs on my horse, I just copy their horse. Oh, sorry, picks up KOs on my Zacian, I just copy their horse, and then I'm fine. Because I have a free horse. And my horse is faster than their horse, because their horse is not Scarf. And my horse is Scarf. Bonk. I'm just going to hit the Groudon. I want it to go away. Goodbye. I guess maybe I should have played around a Max Guard here. I could have gone for like Beavis play Groudon of Flare. But I just want to come for, yeah, for the Will-O-Wisp. So now I'll kill Groudon regardless. Okay, Beavis Blade will do about half of Groudon's remaining health, I would guess. Oh, no, wait, hold on, I should have broken Calyrex's Sash. This was a really bad move. I needed to break Calyrex's Sash there. Oh, hold on, I won for free if I just fled the Calyrex. But in their last, this could still be fine. My full Ground's a weird one as well. Okay, Rotom, hit some weird. The big move. Not dead, okay. Actually, in which case this may still be better, given that didn't pick up, because that means that there's no way that the Astral Barrage was going to pick it up. I will kill that Calyrex here. I'm going to eat an Astral Barrage as a result, but I don't need boosts, so I think that's okay. Yeah, the problem is they're definitely Sash. Yeah, I should have broken the Sash from Calyrex, I think. Should I? Maybe. Oh, it's Expanding Force. Why is it Expanding Force? Let me train. Weird. Just flare, yeah. Okay, they do have Max Guard and their Groudon. That's annoying. They're also definitely going to be Sash. Yeah. From just because of Scarfos they can't protect. Yeah, I should have broken the Sash from Calyrex. I'm trying to think, if I break Sash from Calyrex there, I guess they could go protect Calyrex and Groudon would live the Master Barrage anyway, so actually maybe that's, yeah, maybe I was kind of checkmated there regardless, but like a Life Orb Groudon Max Quick is always taking out Calyrex from that range. It is a Mungus as their last, which I think basically means if I survive a Rock Slide from Groudon, I am all set, because Mungus can't really damage me. I'm safety gobble, so I can't Rage Powder. I think I'm dead to a single target Rock Slide here from Life Orb Groudon. I think it just comes down to Rock Slide miss. There's a 9% chance I win this game. A 9% chance that I KO Groudon this turn. There's a slightly higher than 9% chance I win this game. But it's borderline irrelevant. Protect? Eh? Oh, they're storing out Sun, so I can't hit or remove this for as much damage. That makes sense. That does make sense. If I had Nasty Block there, that would have been a very bad play from them, but obviously there's no way I Nasty Block in that situation. This is literally just does Groudon hit a Rock Slide. Watch it not have Rock Slide now. Watch it be like... Ah, it hits. Yeah, I'm dead to that. It's single target, Life Orb. I lived? Okay, well, the Mungus kills me now. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, Groudon's dead to Life Orb. Wait, hold on. And I don't flinch. Overheat, in Sun. There's no way this doesn't kill, right? Ooh, that was clutch. I forgot about the Life Orb recoil. Jesus, that was clutch. Let's go Rotom. I'm so surprised I didn't die to that, actually. Single target Life Orb Rock Slide. I would have thought that would have done more damage. I guess maybe I'm a bulky Rotom, but didn't actually look at my Rotom's EV spread. Let's have a look at. I'm going to have a look at that calc quickly. Rotom Heat into Groudon. It's Life Orb. So if it's Adamant Life Orb, what single target Rock Slide do? I'm just going to assume I'm max HP on Rotom because most Rotom are. Single target. I'm guessing that was Jolly Groudon there. He was like Jolly Max Attack. Unless I've got like a bunch of defense investment on this Rotom. That should have killed. Didn't have any attack drops, did it? No. Did it have an attack drop? No, it didn't. I don't know what happened there, I'll be honest. No clue. Sure. I guess that crit on Groudon actually did end up mattering. That's quite funny. Yeah, Scarf Charizard as well. Weird sets. Life Orb Groudon, Scarf Charizard. Christ. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode, I guess. Bit of a weird one, but there you go. We clutch it. Good job, Rotom. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, sub to the channel if you haven't already, and go follow me on Twitch, link to that is down below. Also, this won't have happened as of the time of recording, but as of the time of this being published, I would have been playing in the Liverpool Regional over the last weekend, so it's the first regional back in Europe, which is exciting. So I'm sure you'll see either here or on my Twitter or whatever how I've done in that. Again, link to my Twitter is in the description if you are interested in keeping up with that kind of stuff. So go check that out. Maybe I won Liverpool. It's unlikely. Maybe I did. Who knows? But yeah, that is all from me. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.